Hello and welcome back, this is Moon Tornado again, and we shall read about the Nobodies, because, I don't know, I just like to do it. It's a bit of practice for me to actually sound interesting, I guess too. Look, we don't have many of them. Dusk. It is difficult to read this creature's next move, so catch it off guard with a reversal to stop its actions. A series of attacks and reversal can also look cool in battle. Note, it lets its guard down when its attack is parried. This is also true for all Nobodies, and it's Dusk. A little Dusk. Creeper. Well, at least they don't explode. Heyo. The weakest of the Nobodies, it takes on various shapes, making it difficult to read its next move. When it is paired with Dusk, use reversal to stop its movements before attacking. A Dragoon. A Dragoon, a high-ranking Nobody. Okay, it bounces its weapon. When a ball of light appears after parrying its attacks, use Learn. Time it accurately to use Jump to attack. Learn can be used as often as possible, so a series of jump attacks is one strategy option. An Assassin. A high-ranked Nobody. It hides in the ground and attacks quietly from behind. It cannot be attacked while it's in the ground. Parry its attacks to get it to the surface. When it starts running around, look out! It'll begin to unleash powerful attacks. Don't miss any chance to use the reaction commands to defeat as many as possible as once. The Samurai. What the hell? Samurai. A Samurai, a high-ranking Nobody. Using swords and the sheaths as weapon, it can handle up to 4 weapons at a time. It attacks with calmness and efficiency. Make sure not to lose sight of it once it hides beneath the ground. After parrying its attacks, it sits and waits, giving it an opportunity to use reaction commands. Fight one-on-one while the others sit back and watch. And snipers. A sniper, a high-ranking Nobody. It is very agile as it moves around defying gravity. Use magic to stop its movements for an easier battle. It attacks using arrows of light. Ward them off with warp snipe. Use this in succession for victory. Blah. I have made quite a lot of warp snipes though. Dancers. A dancer, a high-ranking Nobody. It skates around the ground and quickly moves away when approached. Wait for the end of its attacks to reality. When it approaches with a low posture, look out. If cornered, it retaliates with its body while kicks and other attacks. Fight carefully when outnumbered. Its color scheme are weird, considering it's normal Nobodies, really. Berserker. A Berserker, a high-ranking Nobody. Its attacks are hard to read as it's dragged around by a cursed hammer. Attacks from the front will only be parried by its hammer. Knock it down to make it let go of the hammer. Then pick up the hammer to unleash a flurry of attacks with Berserk. Gambler. A gambler, a high-ranking Nobody. It doesn't seem to like fighting, it just floats around aimlessly. Use the reaction commands when it attacks with cards and dice, and let the games begin! Don't lose if something terrible happens. Wait for a chance to attack, and maybe even for a little something extra. Sorcerer, a high-ranking Nobody. Immune to magic, it attacks with invulnerable cubes. Watch out for the cubes while attacking the main body. The cubes disappear when the body is defeated. And the Twilight Fawn, a giant Nobody who Roxas fought at the Station of Awakening. Although it tried to capture Roxas with the thorns, it was overpowered and defeated by the strength of the Keyblade Master. Character files? Nope. Aren't there an easy way to find them actually? Just curious here. Wrong button. Character links. We have them down here though. Roxas. Organization 13's number 13. A Keyblade wielder and denizen of darkness. He vanished with a satisfying look after battling Sora, but Sora was the only one who could see him in the first place. Larxene. Formerly Organization 13's number 12. She has been eliminated. Larxene conspired with Marluxia to turn on the organization. Larxene was unfeeling and loved nothing more than to bring other people down, but she met her demise when that malice came full circle. Maluxia, formerly Organization 13's number 11. He has been eliminated. He plotted an organization rebellion and tried to seize the power of the Keyblade, but Axel's betrayal led to his destruction. Organization 13's number X, a gambler who can manipulate time. Having shaken Sora and his companions with wily words, Luxord entertained himself by drawing them into a game-like battle. In Port Royal, Luxord used Heartless and the Cursed Medallion to conduct experiments on the organization's behalf and collect hearts. Demix, Organization's number 9. He used a type of instrument called a sitar to control water, but he wasn't very good at fighting. Demix wanted orders to liberate Sora's true disposition while surveying the world of Olympus. Organization 13, number... Is that 8? Yeah, that's 8. He commands fire and carries a uniquely shaped weapon. He has proven to be an odd dog of sorts within the organization, lashing out against treachery yet stirring trouble with his own betrayals all the while. He claims he and Sora share some sort of bond, but Sora can't imagine what that might be. Organization 13's number 7. He was in pursuit of the renegade Axels, but for some reason seemed more concerned about Sora's well-being. Sayax has no heart, but knows all too well how to injure one. No doubt his poised belies a more savage nature. He's also insinuated he knew something about Riku. Did I forget to say their name, probably? Roxas, Larxene, Maluxia, Luxord, Demix, Axel, Sayax, and Sexion. I forgot the names all the time. Sexion. I think that's how you pronounce it. Formerly Organization 13's number 6, he has been eliminated. Sexion disliked dirtying his own hands, and relied on his wits to dispose of any rivals, but it is one of his own schemes that wound up destroying him. Lexias, formerly Organization 13's number 5. He once brandished a giant tomahawk, but now he has been eliminated. Lexias rejected Maluxia's bid to dominate his organization and formulated his own plans, but the plans failed and he met his end. Vexen, formerly Organization 13's number 4. He has been eliminated. Vexen, Lexias and Sexion were among Organization 13's founding members. There was no love lost between them and neophytes like Maluxia. Vexen opposed Maluxia's plan to take over the organization and was consequently destroyed by Axel. Solden, Organization 13's number 3. He sought the beast Heartless and Nobody in order to acquire Kingdom Hearts. He was a master of wind who wielded 6 lances, but he met his end at the hands of Sora. Sigbar, Organization 13's number 2. When Sora called out to him, thinking he was Riku, Sigbar gave a curt reply. His motives and his methods remain unclear. Surely he has a greater goal in mind, but what could it be? Organization 13's number 1. He leads the group as his leader. He directs the group as his leader. In truth, he's the nobody of Xehanort, who was apprenticed to Ansem the Wise. In secret, Xehanort studied the doors and the heart of all worlds, ultimately stealing his master's name, Ansem. When Xehanort became a Heartless, his nobody Xemnas came into being. Xemnas is using Sora, collecting their hearts released every time a Heartless falls to his Keyblade. Well, there we have it, dude. There we have it, folks. Well, this is the Nobody Compendium, I guess. This has been Moonterror, and I will stop yawning, and I will see you again in another episode.